So, in the previous session, we got our app crashed and saying the images array is in an undefined one. But it was having a value before and rendering. The reason is, the useEffect function here should happen first in the component. But before that, we got our components rendered. At that point, the hook variable products never got assigned. This led the app to crashing. Let's solve this in here. Let's try taking out the return value here. It is not throwing any error now and we can see the values in the console. Okay, let's try adding the return section now. And yes, it got rendered, means our product variable has got a value now. But how could we achieve it for every time? We have to make the return section wait until the products got assigned. We are going to make that call by using the conditional rendering. Okay, let's try that. Here checking our product is not an empty, and if so, we are going to render this part. If the product is an empty one, then render this part instead of the first one. Now, let's refresh the app. We can see that the please wait text appearing for a moment and then suddenly, our components got rendered. This means we have given time to the HTTP request and got our component rendered after the product variable got its value. The conditional rendering is something similar to a if-else block. As we know in programming, an if-else block runs only one time and return whether only the if block or else block based on the given condition. But in our app, we are actually getting both the blocks based on the product value. How so? How it is happening anyway? It's actually the useEffect. We have told it to get the data from dummy JSON and based on these values, set products, its value from the result. The useEffect function in a React component is the one that happens always. Which means you can't turn it off, literally. It keeps running on every render by triggering itself. That's why in here, we have controlled through the if block. We controlled it only on setting the product's value, but it always keeps fetching the data and checking this function. That's how we got our app switch between conditions like this. That's it for this session, and I will see you on the next video.